Hey y'all, good morning. It's about 6:40 right now. I'm getting ready to leave. It's a little cloudy, but I think it's gonna clear up later today. So yeah, the situation yesterday with that customer I mentioned, it actually worked itself out. He was actually mad at me for assuming, he made a comment or a text saying that he assumed that I thought his credit was bad and he wasn't gonna pay me. So I guess that offended him in some way. He ended up letting me go, which is honestly what I wanted. I just texted him back, I'm fine with that, God bless, that was my text. But yeah, it worked itself out. That was really my whole reasoning for not mowing the grass. And I sent that invoice back on July the 30th. And I said myself that because I didn't really like dealing with him. There's some other things I dealt with I won't talk about, just to not get into it. And the yards, frankly, one of the yards was a 50, his yard is 55. The 50 was real small, so I felt like I was making okay, but I probably should have been charging 65, 70 for his yard, and it's real hilly. The front yard's hilly, and then it went down. He would always nitpick about stuff, so yeah, it worked itself out. Again, that was the reason why I didn't go ahead and mow it after I sent that invoice. I hadn't received the payment yet, because I frankly wanted to quit doing his yard. My thought process was, as soon as I get that payment, I'll let him go. But it took so long, obviously his grass needed mowed, so in a way I felt kind of obligated to mow it again. But in the end, it worked itself out. And yesterday, guys, and Russell, and some of you guys are talking about higher prices. I'm implementing that. I've actually picked up 4 new yards in the last few weeks. One of them was a $100 yard. And frankly, I shouldn't be getting that much. That's what my brother was charging to push mow it. So it took him a long time to push mow it using obviously a push mower. So he was getting 100, and it takes me another guy like 20 minutes. So I'm getting $100 for that yard. Picked up a new customer in my neighborhood where I know I need to increase price for the mowing for 70, and I'm charging around 60 now for a lot of the yards in my area. So yeah, I got 70 for it. 65 for another one. I'd probably charge 55 or 64. And yesterday I picked up one at church, went by and looked at it. She contacted me last week, and I told her I'd come by and look at it. Ended up getting $85 she was fine with for a yard that normally I'd probably say 70, 74. So yeah, I'm implementing, the higher prices, and it's working. So yeah, people aren't saying no. So that's something I would tell you guys, especially if you can text them. Just go ahead and text them a higher price you normally charge. And if they say no, if it's a yard that you really want to do, then you can be like, all right, I'll do it for this, and see what they say. But if they say yes, obviously you're good. And that's what I got yesterday. So yeah, I got 85 for a yard. I'd probably charge 74, and it shouldn't take that long. Probably take me maybe 30, 40 minutes by myself. And obviously if I have another guy with me, even less. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing a good job of, dissolving the bottom, so to speak, like some of you have talked about, and raising my prices with new ones. So I'm gonna really do that coming up this year. But hey, listen guys, I got also the video about my spray tank. So I got my spray tank filled up, and I obviously got my truck loaded up. I got mowing to do. I'm gonna spray a lot today, and I've got a few little bush jobs I gotta do. So yeah, we'll probably be working past 5 today, and I'm really curious. I should generate a whole lot of revenue, especially me doing a lot of spraying. So yeah, I got 400 gallons in the tank. I'm really curious how much revenue I can generate per tank. 400 gallon tank. Shouldn't have to worry about filling it up. I don't think I'll be doing enough spraying to have to worry about filling it up. But yeah, I'll be able to get a lot of yards done and generate a whole lot of revenue. Now, now my profit for this particular round isn't going to be as high because that spectacle flow, the pre-emergent that I'm applying, and I've got it in the one side, I've got Resolute in the small side, so that's not going to cost me as much. But yeah, my profit ain't going to be quite as good with that spectacle costing as much as it does. So yeah, I'll still make really good money, and I'll get some video and talk about some various things and show you some yards and tell you the price, what I'm charging for each yard, that kind of thing. So yeah, y'all, hey, listen, really looking forward to a good day. It feels good now. I'll let y'all know in terms of the revenue at the end of the day. I feel like I got a chance to maybe get close to $2,000 today. So we'll see. It'll just be me and Justin today, and looking forward to, killing it today and making a lot of money. So yeah, we'll see how I do at the end of the day, and I'll let you know, get some footage throughout. Hope you're having a good one. Talk to you later. Hey guys, about 1 o'clock now, about 10 to 1 now. So we're knocking out these two here. And we'll mow, we're finishing up the mowing, and then I'll do a treatment on both of them. So yeah, I only charge them my few $45 cuts. And it's very small, as you can see. Probably takes 10 minutes, and I spray it too. So typically I'll give a customer a good deal, you know, on mowing and spraying if they let me do both. So yeah, I'll charge $45 for the treatments too. So that's gonna be $90. And this one here is a $60 yard, obviously right beside it. So yeah, I charge the same price for treating the yard and fertilizing as I do mowing it, 60 a pop. So yeah, we're doing each of those things at each of these properties. So that'd be $210 in literally 45 minutes, 210 revenue in 45 minutes, 2 guys, 1 truck. And I've already done 7 mows and 18 treatments, guys. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock and we've mowed 7 yards and treated 18. And I still got plenty left over. Not really sure how many more yards I'll get to, but I'll let you know later in the video. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So it's 6 o'clock now. Had a great day. Absolutely killed it today. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get the numbers. I'm actually getting the tanks filled back up for tomorrow and going ahead and getting ready. I may just fill up half of the big side, the 300-gallon side, half, and go ahead and put the chemicals in there that I need to put in there for my solution, and then fill the rest of it up tomorrow at the Brooks, that kind of thing. It's going to take a while for it to fill up. I'll be doing the Brooks tomorrow, mowing, and then we'll do some other yards right after that. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. But anyway, I had a great day today. Ended up doing most of the list that I had originally planned yesterday. I wrote down on the sheet here, but I ended up adding and spraying like 6 or 7 more. So yeah, I think there was 3 or 4 jobs I didn't get to, but I did 6 or 7 more jobs I originally planned. Most of those are spray. I think I mowed one that I wasn't originally planning on doing, but I sprayed, like I said, 5 or 6 others I didn't have, wrote down the list from last night, that kind of thing. So yeah, it all equaled out and then some. So yeah, I ended up, spraying, 24 yards. I treated 24 yards. There was a little bit in the big side of the tank, so I had like 50 gallons left over. So I ended up spraying 350 gallons of solution in 24 yards. I'll let you know in the video in terms of revenue numbers, how much I did in total and how much I made just spraying, the 24 yards I sprayed. So yeah, we ended up mowing 13 on top of the 24 we mowed, and I made $80 extra trimming bushes. So if I didn't make $2,000, I'd be really surprised. I'm pretty sure I did. And I'll add up all the numbers and put it in the video at the end of the video, or on this clip. Yeah, I'll put it in there probably right now as I'm talking. I'll put it in there as far as the total, as well as the amount I made spraying. So yeah, y'all, it works out good. I mean, I love this truck. If there's a better or bigger money-making truck when it comes to maintenance, mowing, the ability to mow and spray, and I can carry trimmers and everything I need to do a variety of different services and tasks, I'd like to see it. But yeah, I mean, not many trucks will allow you to, make that kind of revenue, 2,000 or more in one day with just, 2 guys. So yeah, it was just me and Justin today, y'all. And like I said, I'm almost certain I hit $2,000 in revenue and made a significant amount of profit. Like I said before in the intro, my chemical cost is a little higher than it normally would be, with the spectacle being expensive. Like I said, the pre-emergent, which is what I'm primarily using since it does such a good job of preventing poana, blue annual grass, whatever you call it, and other weeds. But it's worth it because it does such a great job of stopping that weed. Yeah, there are several yards, guys, where we would mow, and I mentioned it in the clip, that I showed you, where we mowed and sprayed, the same time. So we'd mow it, and then one of us, either me or Justin, would start spraying, and we would be blowing. So we basically get everything done, within, a reasonable amount of time, and make a significant amount of money, just 2 small little yards. So yeah, that happened quite a few times. There was one occasion where we mowed 2 yards back to back. We didn't spray. So yeah, the route density was great today. So yeah, really capitalized on the route density and the fact that I have such great equipment. And I'm really glad I invested in this truck, because I can make, a significant amount of money, obviously, in just one day, a lot of times. So yeah, and this truck gives me that ability. I want to make that point along those lines, guys. I mean, I know some people will say, and this is for starting out, it makes sense. Obviously, you got to just get by with what you can get by with in terms of equipment. But if this is what you want to do for a living, you got to be willing to invest in your business, your mowers, and obviously you get the best equipment you can if this is what you want to do in order to make the most money. Okay, because if you think you're just going to get by with a cheap truck and the cheapest mower you can find and a cheap blower, it ain't going to last very long. I know a lot of you know that, but there are people out there that'll say all you need is the basic stuff, this, that, and the other. But I guarantee you, people that believe in that aren't going to make the kind of money that I make in a day. In a lot of cases, it doesn't happen every day that I'll make $2+ grand, obviously, in one truck with just one guy, but it can happen, and I have the ability to do so fairly often. Everything works out like it needs to. But you young guys that are young in the game, don't be fooled and think that you're going to make it with the basics when it comes to equipment. You always need to be investing in your business and your trucks and your equipment in order to make the most money, in order to be as productive and efficient as you can be. Because in this game, that's the name of the game. It's being good at what you do, being productive and efficient at it, and knowing what you're doing. So yeah, if you know those things, you can get done with jobs a lot sooner and quicker and be more profitable. So yeah, just really be thinking of that, guys. Some of you that are young in the game, always be thinking about the future if this is what you want to do in terms of investing in your business and upgrading your equipment, your trucks. That's exactly what I've done here. And we'll get more into that. I'm gonna have to do a video talking about this. I feel like it's the ultimate ultimate, like I said, maintenance money maker, you know, in the game. I don't think I've ever seen a truck, you know, better than this one in terms of being able to generate a significant amount of revenue. I probably need to do a better job of maybe picking up more spraying and treatment clients, fertilization clients, so I can do more of those. But anyway, I had a great day today, guys. I'll let you know, like I said, the revenue number that I hit today. And I got fired today. Literally the dumbest thing ever. I mean, you know, the dumbest reason ever to fire somebody. And I'll do a separate video and we'll talk about that here in a minute. But hope you're all having a great week, guys. Let me know in the comments if you got any questions or whatever it may be. God bless you. Talk to you later.